Hey everybody. So one question that I saw on Reddit, Facebook, either in Spanish or in English, communities, even LinkedIn, like what the, is how compatible is Linux with gaming? So I'm gonna be touching that. I'm gonna try to do it as fast as possible because this could turn into a really long video, and I know you guys don't like long videos. I mean, leave a comment if you would like me to create like a long video for a specific game or something like that. If you don't leave a comment, that would just mean that no, I don't want you to create a super long video. But let me just show you. So we got more than 200 games just on Steam here installed. Um, Actually, let me put it in a better way because during oh yeah, this one. Okay, so games that I've played that have not worked on Ubuntu in this case. So if you're in 1990 something kind of you gamer, you know what Arcanum is. This thing actually works. Obviously, after doing the patches for the 4K and all that, but this game actually works, and it's super rare for this thing to actually work here. But it actually works, and I'm able to play with. Abandoned Ship, awesome game. Alien Isolation, okay. All the Amnesia games. I actually play this with the exception of Rebirth. I actually play all of these games in Wine, not here. That's why you see 0 hours play or something like that. Dark Descent, same. But actually, there's one more missing here. How come I'm only got 3? Well, maybe it's an expansion of one of these two. But I actually play all the Amnesia games. I'm a fan of the lore there, and these are like horror games, suspense games. That's why you're gonna see a lot of them here. um, but they actually play perfectly on Wine. No need for Steam. So you can actually play these games on Wine. Do know that there's multiple ways of making a game play. So you got on the Steam, you got Proton. Outside of Steam, you got Wine. And on Wine, and let's go to the Wine HQ here. On Wine, I'm a moderator. I'm guessing it's called a moderator. Oh, maintainer. Okay, so I maintain, for example, these games. Oh, I forgot. I'm also a lover of Dead Island and Dead Space, and I'm a little bit of an addict with Hitman games and Prince of Persia. Well, I think you can see it there. But I'm the maintainer of these ones. So if you play Wine and you want to submit your games here, let just send them over and I'll accept them here if they're all good and all that. But on Wine, there's especially in the last 2 years, there have been way too many enhancements for gaming on Linux. Okay, and thanks to uh, Wine. So there's the thing has grown super fast. Is what I'm trying to say. In regards to compatibility, stability for the games, and all that. So if we go to just games in general, I do remember we will need to go back something like maybe 8 to 10 years. I do remember that when on the gaming side, it says something around here, around 2,400 games or something like that. That's 8,000 games. And if we actually look for games that their rating are platinum or considered platinum, which by the way, not all platinum games people take their time to actually put here. But I remember that platinum games were around 300 to 400 here. Now we're talking 3,000. Okay. I don't know how else I can actually rate this, but we're talking 3,000 platinum games, which means you install them and they just work with Wine. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. That's on the platinum side. Gold means that you just gotta tweak this little thing here or there, and that's 2,600 there. So between 2,600 there and 3,000, we're talking 5,000 games that have been reported here work basically beautiful. Okay? And I'm sure that if you go over this whole thing, you might find games that are Start, I don't know, type Warcraft. So there's Warcraft. Let's start type StarCraft. Um, where's did I type it? Oops, that one here, StarCraft. So there's StarCraft. Oh, what happened to StarCraft 2? Maybe it's gold. So we'll check there. Well, if I can't find it, we just go StarCraft. So I can show you quickly. For example, the case is this one. Okay, so this one, the status is something around silver. You got gold here, you got platinum over here. For me, it's actually platinum. Like you can on Ubuntu, you can actually install it and it works. Um, let's see. Okay, so this is the current one. This person installed the game. I actually tested Wings of Liberty and the other two expansions and had no issues. No issues whatsoever. So we will need to check. There's a lot of missing information here. So if you're going to be reporting this, you do have to say, let me just give you an example. Let's go here. Um, this one. You do have to say which video card you're using. Um, like let's see that one, this one. So you gotta say more about, okay, I used this, I tested that, this is the hardware that I did. Here are the wine tricks packages that I actually installed there, etc., etc., etc. So that helps the wine community know more about, okay, so we gotta fix stuff here or there. Just complaining about it doesn't help a lot. So just something for you guys to know before you submit an update to this. Okay. And also do know that updates have been old. You can see that I did a report here on 2014. Holy crap, which is this one, and I had to install all this for the game to actually work. But we're talking 2014, and it's not platinum but gold because I had to do all this. Platinum only applies, and let me put that one, if you did not have to do anything. Okay, so you just install the game and that's it. That's on wine. On DosBox, okay, which is even an older one. This is to emulate games on if you ever had games on DOS like Might and Magic. This one is Dune 2. I'm very addicted to that game. Here you can see which ones are supported. Weehoo! A trillion of them. Okay, and let me see. Wow, they even got it like this. That's a lot of games, dude. So Dune 2, I've been playing Dune 2 for a really long time. There it is, that beautiful baby there. Very addicting. But Magic and all those games, now you got a way of playing this here. So you got DOSBox, you got Wine, and then you got um, GUI like wine managers. Like there's a bunch of them. Play on Linux, Lutrix, Bottles, uh, the derivative of Proton, which is it's focused on Steam. So in regards to gaming compatibility, there's way too much. The exceptions, the current exceptions right now, are um, let me anti-cheat or something like that. There's like a page that's handling um, the how the anti-cheat systems are behaving currently. Something like a Linux uh, port or something like that. I forgot the name of the page. I can find it quickly. Um, cheat. Are we cheat yet? Well, the page was something like, "Are we anti-cheat yet?" This one, this one. Okay. So here you can see that, yeah, this keeps updating super fast actually. So here you can see all the games that have some kind of anti-cheat, and they actually tell you here which one the game is actually using, or multiple ones that they're using, and how compatible that is for Linux in Proton. Okay, so they actually got you here, and you can see here that if it's supported, there you go. If it's they're working on it, there you go. No official statements, but it looks like people were reporting that it just works. There you go. So I do remember that somebody mentioned that Hotwords uh, it, it it had that anti-cheat or something. But for me, it's working. So I don't know which anti-cheat is actually. It just Hogwarts. Yeah, I don't see Hogwarts here. I don't think that it has an anti-cheat. If it does, then it for me it's working. The game is working. I did several videos there. But you can see a list here, okay, of games, and you can see that okay. So if you download Star Wars Battlefront 2, that thing is just gonna work. There you go. If you download APB Reloaded, it's gonna give you an issue there. Gears 5, same thing, and so on and so forth. Okay. Um, so by little, and even here you can get dedicated Proton build specific for that game, so that it works. You can find them there, but you can see that little by little, the support or the big hiccup there, it's about anti-cheat support on Proton or basically in Linux in general, and that's being worked on, which would be one of the limitations right now, but not because of Linux, but because of how anti-cheat uh, in Linux behaves, put it like that. So coming back to the Steam, now that you know that on one you can run a lot of the games, uh, I play more games on one than on Steam. Coming back to Steam, games that I can actually confess that they actually play nice, and I didn't have to do anything. Abandoned Ship, Alien Isolation, all the Amnesia games, which I'm lacking more here for some reason. Even Arcanum, which is a really old game, that one works. I even tested it here on Steam. Um, the Assassin's Creed played out. Bendy, I'm gonna be doing a video about this one. This one is actually on Linux. I just bought it because I got it here because I I love the game, strategy game. I love strategy game. And there's others. There's many others. BioShock Infinite, for example, last week they got a holy crap 100 playing hours. Um, they got an update which they fixed issues that we were having here. Actually, you know what? Let's install this puppy because I wanna show it here. See, this is what I'm talking about. The update they did there. Okay, so commandos plays out the cave. Um, I'm looking for a game that won't work on Linux right now. Darkwood. Yeah, I was gonna say I spent way too many hours on this game. This game is very well done. That's what I can say there. Deus Ex. I'm also addicted to Deus Ex. Um, Day of the Tentacle, another one, a great one there. I played the original one in DosBox, and then on Wine, they update there, and now I'm playing this one. Um, Don't Starve Together. If you have this, please invite me. You can give some gaming there. All the Dishonored ones, you can see here, they play beautifully. Doom Eternal. I have not played it a lot. You can see just 14 minutes, but my friend has actually played it a lot. Ricardo, he actually played it a lot and it works beautifully. Fallout, another. addict of Fallout. This is Fallout 1, Fallout 2, which is the one that I play where I actually got to learn about the game and everything. Fallout 3, it says 0 minutes play, but I actually play this one on wine. And also Fallout 4. I actually play Fallout 4 on wine, then I move over here. But Fallout 3 and one of the best ones, Fallout New Vegas, beautiful there. Dying Light works, Dungeon works. This one I also play on wine, too many hours. And then I saw that it was here. I did not know it was here. I actually got it, I think on December. I got it. Fallout Shelter, which you can actually play on the phone. Fast, very popular, especially with the indie games movie. That's why I got it. I want to support the developer there. Okay, so here's one that did not work. Corky 17. But guess what? If you right-click the game, go to Properties, go to Beta, there's a Linux development version of it that actually it's playing out. I left a really huge complaint of the game, and I did not know, but the actual developers are working on a better Linux version. So here, if you go here, there's a code that you can put there. I remember there was a code that you were supposed to put somewhere in here. You can add Debian testing stretch. Well, anyway, they're working on this for the Linux environment. You go there, and it actually stretches the whole width of the screen. So that's great. All the Half-Life, obviously, because they're coming from Valve, play out right. I literally play all the Hitman games here. You can see on Wine and on Steam. So Hitman, Hitman the original one, this one, I passed the game. I don't know, maybe 5, 6 times on Wine, beautiful. Then Hitman the original Hitman 2, same thing. Then Hitman 3, Contracts, Blood Money, Absolution, which was the last one that I played on Wine. And then they started showing on Steam. I was like, holy crap, getting everything. You saw the videos that I did for this one, Kingdom Come Deliverance, which is a very complex and amazing game. The graphics are just out of this world, and the combat system is unique. Right now, this game, the combat system is unique. Inside, if you like suspense game or game, it's a logic game. I mean, not a logic game, a strategy game, adventure game kind of thing, but it has a lot of suspense, very addicting. Kingdom, all the versions of the Kingdom. Oh, here they are. So Kingdom New Lands, Kingdom Two Crowns. I love these games. All the King Quests. I play all of them on Wine, and now I tested them here. They work beautifully. King Quest 4, King Quest 5, King Quest 6. Awesome. The Left 4 Dead, you've seen me testing them. Both of them I actually play on Wine. They work beautifully. We're talking years ago. And you can just install this and it will work. Life is Strange, I play this one. I did not have any issues. I installed this one, did not have any issues there. Why does it say? Well, I play this one. The only one that I did not play is this one yet. Pretty sure that if you install it, it's gonna work. Limbo, which is similar to Inside that I say here, it's the same creepy environment. Beautiful. Same for Little Nightmares 1 and 2. Very addictive games there. Mad Max works beautifully. All the Mafia games I played on Wine, especially the original Mafia. And this one, it says 22 hours, but it took me less hours to actually pass the game. Beautiful game, beautiful game. Mark of the Ninja, it also works beautifully. I have not played. Well, here's the other one. I did not play this one. But, the two Spider-Man I have not played. Metro Exodus I have not played. The two Metro. I'm missing a Metro here. Okay, so it's this one. So yeah, I played this one, passed the game. Awesome, awesome scenery, awesome, the story behind the game. Just wow. Mist of Aiden, which actually previously had another name. It's like a horror suspense kind of game. You're getting the point of my type of games that I like. Oh, here's Penumbra. This is the one that I was saying about Amnesia that I was missing. I thought I was missing something. So I played all this once on Wine. Damn good games. Super good game. Phasmophobia. I'm gonna be doing a video about this one. Puppy Playtime and well, chapter 1 and 2, and I think 3. Maybe we only got to 2. They play nice, no problems. Project Zomboy, I'm also addicted to this one. I'm still playing this one when I have time. I have not played any of the Resident Evil, but I've seen already that on Proton DB people are just saying that they work and they can play around with them and all that. The Tomb Raider ones also worked. Saints Row worked. Savage Lands, I got it when they were in alpha version. Scum, same thing. I got it when the alpha version. I've been playing a lot. This is a pretty cool one. It's like a room, and you go there and you start playing several of the Sega Genesis games. I like it. And like I said, Tomb Raider works. I played this one on both Shadowgrounds, by the way. On Wine, awesome. Same for the Shadowrun versions here. All of them actually. I play on them not on Steam, but first on Wine, and then I started playing them there. Shelter, I played it a little bit. It's a good game. It's simple. It's when you have a little bit of free time, you can touch it there and play with it. This one, it's actually 2 games in one. One in regards to the time, the other one in regards to, well, you gotta play it. It's very interesting, the actual game. Soma, which is from the family of Amnesia and Penumbra. Suspense game, creepy game. I like it. Civilization, I got it only because I never had a Civilization game. I never played any of the Civilization games. I like the strategy and all that, but I did play it. Well, it says here 22 hours, which is I did not know I spent that long there. Spore, very addictive game too. Maxis, Spore, and the creator. I follow the creator. Jesus, that guy is smart. Starbound, and there's another one called Terraria. Here you go. Terraria and Starbound are very similar in the type of 2D world, and beautiful games again. SWAT 3 because I'm addicted to these games too. I got Super Meat Boy again because of the indie games movie, and just to support the creator. I actually played it. I like it. Sunless Sea, Sunless Skies, also very good games. The Thieves, I play all the Thieves, and the only ones that I actually got here are these two. The new one, which is this one, and Civ 3. I think this is the 3 or the second one, but I love it. I love it. Tomb Raider, Tooth and Nails. This one, I recommend getting this game, The War of Mine. This War of Mine is just an amazing game. Okay, the Trine quadrilogy, whatever you want to call it, because at that moment it was a trilogy, and then what? They got something else there. Love all the games, even the expansion here. Great. You can actually play them. Ultimate Chicken Horse. I got this one to, I'm guessing, benchmark the crap out of the video card. I have not used it yet. I'm gonna assume that it plays out because of the engine that it uses. The Witcher. I played The Witcher 1 and 2, but on Wine. I actually played it on Wine. I can't believe I actually played it here. I don't even remember that. 93 minutes. The Witcher 2. Did I play? Holy crap! I played that. Well, I don't remember here. The only thing that I remember is playing on Wine. And on Wine, I remember that on Witcher 2, we're talking years ago, you had to do one small thing there and it worked. Currently, you just install it and you're done. You've seen my videos on Witcher 3. World of Ghoul actually came out for Linux too. World of Tanks, Worms, they all play it out. XCOM, again, from strategy games, if you have something to recommend that I don't have here, let me know. I love XCOM. I play way too much on Wine, and yeah, it's a very good game. And actually, we're missing other XCOM versions here. In XCOM 2, you'll know that I love the game because of that many hours. I'm sorry, I lost my youth here. So I love strategy games. Xeno, Nots, I played it. It didn't actually buy me. I like where they're going, but It's not the type of game that I like. And this one I just got it, you know, last week I think when I got Hogwarts Legacy too. But you can see that there's a lot of games that you can have the opportunity of playing. Um, I need to get the second part of this. Um, on Linux, and they just work. Okay? They just work, and you're able to play uh, the same way. And in some cases, by the way, the performance is much better than on Windows. I leave that up to you guys. One of the cases that I found was World of Warcraft a long time ago, but currently there's a lot of, uh, especially Windows 11 users, complaining about some of the game's performance. And when they complain about that, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm gonna have it worse on Linux, and I start playing the game, and literally nothing happens. And I'm not talking on this computer, which has a 4090. I'm talking about the other one, the one that has the 1080, which I have next to me. On that one, I play, it just works. There's no weird stuff happening to it. So I hope this video helps everybody in regards to how what to expect for Windows games. And do know that it's not just Steam doing its effort with Proton to make sure that you can play games at the same or better performance than on Windows, or trying to get there with several of the games, or and GPU technologies. But also you got Wine for general apps, not just games, and also games. You got DosBox for that too, and you got a group, a massive group. You gotta go watch one of my videos about gaming history that I did about a massive group of developers from everywhere that's working towards making sure that you can use your Windows games here with no performance penalty. That's one. And two, companies, for example, if we go to, let's go to Wine again, Wine HQ. Let me see if it says crossover, crossover. Well, if you look for a crossover, well, there's Chronics here. Okay, so crossover. This is also helping Windows games being able to play on a Mac OS. So if you're on a Mac for some reason, and you want to play our Windows games, this is a great way of doing this. You can go to Code Weavers, which are the ones that handle this. Um, and yeah, you just follow through there, and especially if you're on Mac, because you're very limited over there, you do get more access to a lot of the Windows games here. So I hope this video helps everybody. Think positive as always, okay? And big hugs.